I was always going to her for homework, and then just like hidden in the backyard with each other, just kind of, if she sees something in my swing, tell me. I see something in her swing, let her know.
Will was always good at everything. So like, I think that was like, that has been a big driver to my competitive energy, is to like, I mean, Will is literally the best that he's played in every single sport that he's played, like, and that's always my drive, is like, all right, let me get up there. I got to kick it up a little bit.
Yeah.
My first 2 years were at St. Charles Community College, right down the road, like 15 minutes. And so like I kind of knew about Lindenwood when I was there, like it was on my mind, I guess. And like we played them in the fall, and I really like, it was always pretty competitive games, and like I really liked the campus when we came, and it just kind of like started from there.
I just kind of built a pretty good relationship over the phone with Coach PJ Finnegan early on in the recruiting process, and then eventually committed here towards the end.
Our dad played baseball, and I just really always enjoyed playing softball because it kind of was like what brought us closer to him.
It wasn't always like just competitive about sports, like it might have been competitive about, who knows, like who made it up the stairs first or whatever.
We both played multiple sports, and it was always like coming back from games like, oh, like I did this, how did you do, you know, kind of always like a one-up thing, but all in good fun.
I'd say like she's like super smart, super like based on her routine.
He eats a lot. Yeah, like you would be surprised, like he's getting those calories in for sure, and that's like a big part of his day.
Going up to Iowa was earlier in the year, so we still didn't really have a true identity. I think getting that win and then almost taking the series from them, falling a little bit short, gave us some confidence, and then coming here, playing Mizzou, just played good team baseball and got a win, and then got to celebrate with the team.
The Minnesota win was really big for us because we went in knowing like, okay, we can be competitive with them, and like this is kind of our game, you know? You had to fight for every moment. Like nothing was easy. Powerful, they have the big name behind them, and we're just little Lindenwood. I think every moment like we celebrated our team like together, like every little win was a big win, and like the little wins just piled on top of each other to make it that big win.
As the years gone on, we started to get, grow closer and play better overall team baseball, trusting one another. Our pitchers picking up our hitters, and then when our pitchers don't pitch as well as they think they should, then hitters pick them up. But I think overall just kind of trusting one another and playing well together is what takes us over the top and allows us to have more success.
Playing as one and not letting the lows get too low. I think we kind of, early in the season, we kind of let some of the losses hit us really hard, and I think we're doing better at bouncing back, and I think that's really going to be big, to just bounce back even in the little moments, and not let them bring us down, and stay up and play as one. So yeah. My biggest thing that I've learned, like just through softball, is like not to focus on the stats and the numbers, because you can really get caught up and like they're shiny on the outside, but really like they don't mean anything, like they don't define who you are as a player.
Will, that game against Missouri, was that one of the coolest atmospheres you've been a part of in terms of like